Ship a port! You can't see anyone on deck. At least no one living. What's going on? This doesn't seem like a coincidence. Better investigate and find out what's going on.
Welcome back, one and all. I am your humble host, the Space Cowboy, and we have returned to our adventure. We are back with our three scoundrels, and we are investigating this ship where it looks like everybody is not doing very well. So, as always, if you could please share, like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when more videos are posted, that'd be great. I don't want to be yapping too much, so let's just get rolling and see what is next on our journey. Here we go.
Once on deck, you can see several strange round objects, which are suddenly revealed to be eggs as they hatch open.
Well, that's just fantastic. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, oh. That thing looks scurry. Kraken spawnling. Jeez, I wonder what these things look like when they're fully grown.
With their enemies defeated, the scoundrels take a moment to investigate the ship. These were just regular fisherfolk before they were murdered by their cargo.
Success.
What are these weird eggs? And why are they transporting them? While you put the clues together, choose an upgrade for your scoundrels.
Ooh, okay. Alright, everything
You found
picked.
more questions than answers. There's nothing more for you here. The scoundrels leave the ship floating dead in the water. Nuna knows the way through the reef. There's a power in Bastoia that could help, she says.
Well, let us go to Bastoia.
The ship proceeds slowly, following Nuna's instructions to pass through the treacherous Black Reef. There's an eerie silence aboard.
Alright, let's talk to everyone.
Thomas starts a barrage of excited questions. How are Nuna's powers linked to Bastoia? Where do they truly come from? How were they bestowed? She cuts him off with a glare. She's not a specimen to be studied, and there must never be another like her.
Uh-oh.
The Hammer's only question betrays her fear of Nuna's power. Do they all have sorcery on Bastoia? She's relieved that the answer is no, but wonders aloud what makes Nuna so special. Nuna replies that it was simple. She didn't die in the trials.
Oh, wow. Dark.
Never easy going back home. But then it can't have been easy making a new life after Bastoia. Earning Jewelside's trust these last 7 years. I'm sorry. They'll have heard about the governor by now. As the ship clears the reef, an uneasy feeling settles on the crew. There's a reason outsiders don't come here. And that Nuna never tried to return.
No, no, the ship sank.
used path which has brought the scoundrels to this courtyard undetected. But you're not the only one sneaking around. That was one of the assassins who killed the governor. But they're gone now. Best to focus on the task in hand. Nuna needs a shadow stone for her scrying ritual, and they're all inside the temple. But these Pistoians won't be pleased to see her. You better figure out a way to get inside. These statues of Nuna could provide cover for the scoundrels to seek to the eastern steps without being seen, if they have the finesse to time it right. This is Sekvan, a loyal acolyte of Nuna's old cult. He'll definitely let Nuna go up to the temple roof to use a shadow stone, but can she convince him to stay calm about her return? Why waste time skulking around? Nuna was feared here. A show of strength should make the guards stand aside and let her walk straight in to use the shadow stone in the throne room.
Literally closing my eyes.
The scoundrels swagger up as though Nuna still owns the place, but they're not menacing enough. The guards recognize Nuna, and one draws a weapon. The Anointed One. We must kill her. No, you fool. She has friends. We need help. Come on. At least they've gone. Better find those shadow stones quickly before they bring back reinforcements.
Yeah. Well, that worked just as well as I thought it would. Okay, can you, like, stand? There we go.
The main doors swing open, and the scoundrels pass through an antechamber into the throne room, home to one of the 3 shadow stones.
Ooh.
The Anointed One's throne room. Pistoians would come here to beg for her aid, or to answer for breaking the cult's law. Her subjects obeyed her out of fear. I should be so lucky. Just a little joke. It sounds
That's
horrible.
cool.
Everything looks much as Nuna remembers it, though she's more used to the view from the throne, not of it.
Alright, let's shadow stone it up.
The dark, geomantic energies of the temple are focused into shadow stones like this. If she concentrates, Nuna can use its power to see what is hidden, just as the thing outside does, with its many eyes. Nuna places a hand on the shadow stone, summons its power, shaping it for the ritual. This seems bad, but Nuna assures the scoundrels this is meant to happen. The throne room's shadow stone was used to supplement her power when necessary. This, on the other hand, is definitely bad. Somehow, the throne is redirecting the stone's energy. The assassins must be behind this. That statue is now infused with the dark energies of the realm outside, and Nuna can feel another surge coming. Just when you think things can't get any worse. The first Pistoian is Aldos, leader of the rebels who deposed the Anointed One, chasing Nuna from the island. Oh, they recognize her instantly. Oh, you have a brief moment to act before all hell breaks loose. Use it wisely.
Sweet.
Aldos looks grim. He heard the Anointed One had returned. It won't be easy, but maybe one of the scoundrels can convince them you're here to help.
Oh, come on. I just need 3. Just need 3. Oh.
The scoundrel tells the truth about the assassin's sabotage, and Aldos's expression reveals this makes sense of something he's seen. Very well. We'll gather at the temple entrance. But this isn't over yet. Aldos orders the other Pistoians out, keeping an eye on the monsters near the throne. I believe you, Anointed One, but I'd be a fool to trust you. It's clear the alliance is temporary. Aldos hasn't forgotten Nuna's decades of cruelty.
Oh dear. I wonder what she did. Alright, hopefully this works
The
as well.
realm outside's energy is animating the statue. If a scoundrel can push hard enough, they might be able to topple it, smashing it before it can come alive.
Just need two. Oh, I
That
was
was
lucky.
a mighty shove. The statue smashes into the temple floor. A chill fills the room as the Shadowstone weakens the barrier to the realm outside. Shadow things hungrily push their way through. As the Shadowstone's dark power fades, Nuna completes the ritual and receives a vision. But she's seen too much. The images were so vast, so quick. She'll need to find another Shadowstone and use its power to bring what she saw into focus. But your enemies won't let you leave without a fight.
Of course. Of course there's gonna be a fight. Shot. And a poison.
Victory! But since you convinced the Bestoyans to leave, no one saw your heroics. They still might not trust you. No good deed goes unpunished, as they say. The western stairs lead up to the blasphemous sky portal at the temple's summit. The eastern ones descend into the underground anointing chamber. Both contain a Shadowstone.
Alright, let's go up to the temple.
As the scoundrels ascend, Nuna admits she only visited the sky portal once, long ago. She doesn't know what you'll find up there.
Whoa, whoa.
The sky portal is a door into the realm outside, home of the cult's shapeless, many-eyed god. It was opened once, when Nuna survived the ritual. Sacred lore forbids it opening again until the thing outside is ready to devour the world. But someone... perhaps the assassins who sabotaged the throne room has been here before you. The portal shouldn't be open like this. Already, shadow creatures from the realm outside are exploiting the tear in reality. More will come through unless the portal is sealed by deactivating the soul siphons. The Shadowstone, meanwhile, is right there, to be used for Nuna's scrying ritual.
Okay, my question is, how in the world did an assassin who has no ties to magic... Well, maybe he does, he did disappear with a bolt of lightning. I'm just saying that's really crazy how the assassin knows how to open a portal of darkness. Oh, cool. The portal moves when I move. That's cool. Alright, here we go.
Hopefully, with this Shadowstone, Nuna can control her vision, and so focus on and remember the important details.
I guess I'll just rest. Move you there.
Nuna completes the ritual,
Yay!
and the glimpses she had before come sharply into focus. The other scoundrels hear her gasp in revelation. She waves away their questions. She needs time for the images to settle in her mind. It's time to go. But the sky portal is still open. You could close it before you leave. As for Sekvan, well, he's not helping you now. But you can escape the old man easily if you don't want to fight him. With the portal closed and the last of the shadow things gone, it's time to leave.
Hey. Which exit do I pick, though? Let's do that one.
Nuna's ritual has granted her a vision, but it'll be safest to get off this island before she shares that information. Time to leave the temple.
Bye.
Outside the temple, all is not well on the island of Bastoia. The energies stirred up by Nuna's use of the shadow stones have allowed shadow things to swarm in the courtyard. The tampering in the throne room has directed dark energies into the courtyard statues as well.
Why?
It's Sekvan, Nuna's once loyal servant.
Anointed One, you have returned, and what glorious chaos you have brought us.
He's reveling in the destruction, but the shadow creatures seem to be avoiding him. Perhaps he can help you? Aldos, true to his word, has arrived in the courtyard with a group of armed Bastoians ready to fight off the creatures. And perhaps you. Word has got out that the Anointed One has returned, and the Bastoians did not like what they heard. They're ready to fight her again. There's currently no safe path off the island. You'll have to destroy the shadow things, or find another way to exit.
Okay.
Your scoundrel tells Sekvan you must flee. He becomes incensed.
Leave Bastoia? Just as our great
Aldos sees you speaking with Sekvan.
Bastoians,
I guess that's it.
The Anointed One and her minions collude with her old lackey. She means to re-establish her rule. Destroy her. Your scoundrel spins a lie about a test of faith. Of course. The time is not right yet. Your scoundrel Your scoundrel tells Sekvan Bastoia is being destroyed so Nuna can build a new temple. And he buys it.
yes, you must escape.
The way is clear, but Sekvan refuses to come with you.
My place is here, Anointed One. Go.
On the way to the ship, the scoundrels hear horrifying noises from the island.
Well, that's certainly a bummer.
An entire island destroyed. That's a first, even for those scoundrels. Lucky for them, no witnesses survived. Now that there's time, Nuna explains what she saw in her vision of what's to come. An ancient, evil monster awake. Your scoundrels don't get much time to ponder their next move. A sail! 2 masts! Dead ahead! Wait, is that... Less than a mile ahead is a vessel you never imagined you'd see again. Captain Frost's old ship, sunk 7 years ago. Just like its captain.
I actually feel terrible for destroying that freaking island. Oops.
It is, isn't it? Frost's ship. But we saw it go down, wrecked by that storm. But there it is, back from the deep, and sailing away with Frost herself at the wheel. Could Frost have been behind this all along? There's only one way to find out. As you follow her ship, it becomes clear it's headed for a location all too familiar to the scoundrels. Everything is finally coming together. Select a new ability for your scoundrels. Only one destination left.
Alright, let's rock it out. Last destination.
When it becomes clear that Frost's ship is definitely headed to Storm Island, the captain looks at the scoundrels with concern. This is where we met 7 years ago. Just out of the endless storm. And now we're back. Maybe it's fate, I don't know, but if I'm going in there with you, I need to know. Are you ready? Can I trust that you'll work together after all we've been through? After a moment of awkward silence, Nuna steps forward. She usually prefers to vanish into the background, given it's rarely a good thing when people notice her. But today, she doesn't mind. Nuna and the Hammer nod understandingly at each other. They both want the same thing: to end this conflict so they can be in control of their destiny once again. Without saying a word, they pledge to make it happen together. The Hammer clears her throat, indicating she'll go next. For the first time, it doesn't bother her that she can't solve every problem with her fists, now that she's not alone. They make a deal. The Hammer will use her fists to protect the three of them, and Thomas will keep healing their wounds. They've been through enough together to know that each will honor their deal to the very end. Thomas is usually the first to speak. His mind is his weapon after all, and his ideas are generally superior. Not this time, though. He now regards the others his equal. Nuna and Thomas work quietly, brainstorming strategies. Abruptly, Thomas compliments Nuna's intelligence, confiding that he's glad they're tackling this together. She smiles and admits that while she's not glad she's here, she is glad she's here with them. Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Well then, let's finish this. Together. The scoundrels gather behind the captain, and together they steer the ship into the endless storm.
Ooh, choppy water.
The scoundrels came here with Captain Frost 7 years ago. A fitting venue for a reunion. Temple of the Kraken and the non-proverbial Eye of the Storm, the mythical source of the island's constant, endless storm. Frost has to be here somewhere. Best spread out and start investigating.
Alright, let's see.
The statue has an ominous message carved into its side. Ask, and you shall receive a gift from the past, a gift from the future, and a gift from the present. But be warned, the price of greed is eternity.
Okay. Oh.
That's Horatio, the fourth scoundrel when he was washed overboard 7 years ago. Why would the Eye show them the last moments of their dead friend?
Maybe because he's behind all this? Just a thought, like I said in several videos prior.
The other statues look exactly the same as the first. They even have the same message carved onto it. Nuna gasps. That's exactly the same vision of the ancient monster when she was scrying in Bestoya.
Uh-oh.
The first vision was of the past. The second one of the future. The next gift from the Eye Must be of the present. Horatio again, this time in front of a small island. Before the scoundrels can decide what to do, a figure emerges from the shadows. It's Captain Frost herself. Seems that you finally worked it out. Shame that you'll all drown here. She activates the final statue, and then... The endless storm is now so powerful, even the temple interior is affected. At this rate, you'll never leave the island alive. Oh, this must be what it meant by the price of greed is eternity.
He say you steal our eggs. You pay with life.
Well,
What?
that explains why the orcs are here. Too bad they're not interested in hearing your defense. You'll need to take out your enemies and weaken the storm if you want to leave.
Cool. Alright, well. Come on,
The
boyo.
statue appears to be powering the Eye of the Storm.
Just need one.
Perhaps if you can move the statue... You did it! The endless storm is weakening. Only one thing left to do before you can leave. As the last enemy fall, the scoundrels turn their attention to Captain Frost. If there's someone with all the answers, it's her. He thinks Topaz Island will make him a hero. What a fool. He'll bring death and destruction. And with that, she breathes her last. Well, this is it. The scoundrels know everything now. All that remains is to confront their past one last time. Their old friend, the fourth scoundrel. How did it go? I nearly lost the sunfish when the storm swelled. I know where that is. Everyone, hang on to something.
Oh yeah. Sailing off with haste. Oh snap. Frost reports to Horatio.
I came here once after I made captain. A pirate claimed she'd buried stolen goods on Topaz, but she'd lied. The ground was too tough to dig. Go. Finish this. No. Put that over there. That's Horatio. They're doing something to the yellow eggs. Why, hello. If it isn't my old friends Thomas, Luna, and Hammer. What's the matter? Had a bad day? Or week? Those yellow eggs. The scoundrels suddenly remember where they saw them. On the abandoned ship not too long ago. Could these be the eggs the orcs thought they'd stolen too? Would you kindly turn around and leave? You already had your moment. You're not stealing my spotlight again. Whatever Horatio is up to, it can't be good. You'll stay. If you insist. Kill them!
Okay, well, it looks like we're on top of the Kraken. Because look, there's the eyeball. There's the island topaz. I think the island topaz is the monster. But we're gonna stop here. This is the final chapter, it seems. Thank you for sticking around and watching up until this point. I really appreciate it. Once again, if you can share, like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified when more videos are available, I would greatly appreciate it. This looks to be like the last chapter, final boss fight in the game, so we're gonna dedicate the next video to it. So thank you again, and as always, have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and hasta luego. Say bye, Horatio.
Bye! Thank you for watching!
Alright, that was lame. Anyways, bye.